Hello, my dear friends. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel Guruji Education Wala. Today we are going to learn about the VLOOKUP function in Excel. It's the most important function in Excel. The VLOOKUP function in Excel is very powerful tool used to search a value in a table or range and retrieve a corresponding value from another column. So this is the simple use of VLOOKUP function. Okay, I want to give another example of VLOOKUP function. In the college or in a school, when the result is declared, it will be displayed on the notice board, and at that time you want to see your result. So you go to the notice board, and first you are going to see the leftmost column in which your roll number or the name is going to be mentioned. You are going to search your name or roll number. If you find out your roll number, like your roll number is 3, so responding to that, you are going to search the other columns for the marks and the result. Okay, same function is going to be performed by the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP, what it did, it will first vertically look up the values. So whatever may be the values you are going to enter into the formula, first it is going to search those values. So consider that you are entering 2. So it will search that value, and corresponding to that, whatever may be the another value you want, it will find from the another column, and it will be displayed in the result section. Okay, so I hope you understand it. So now let's go and see the syntax. The syntax of VLOOKUP function is that is equal to VLOOKUP into the bracket lookup value. So first you have to enter the lookup value, which value you want from the column. Then the table array, from which table you want the corresponding values. Okay, so you have to mention that table array. Then the column index number. So column index number. So if you want to find out the result, or consider that this example, if you want to find out the price of a mango, so the column index you have to be mentioned. So ID is the first column index, fruits is the second column index, quantity is the third column index, and price is the fourth column index. So such type of index you have to be mentioned over here in the column index position. After that, range lookup bool value. Okay, so here the bool value, all of us knows that the bool values, two bool values are there, false and true. Okay, by default here we have to mention the false. False means the exact value you are going to search in the column index. Okay, so for that you have to be mention it as a false. If you don't want to the exact match, you can mention it as a true. Okay, so here we have a data given over here. So id column is here, fruits column is here, quantity is mentioned over here, and the respective prices are also mentioned here. So from this, the leftmost column, we have to select for the lookup value. Okay. So according to the ID, we are going to search the respective values like fruits name, like quantity of that ID, or the price of the that ID. Okay. So with the help of VLOOKUP, we have to be search all these things. So let's see the example first. Okay. Here I have, by default I have mentioned the indexes of the column. Okay, these are the indexes of the column. The fruits index is a 2, quantity index is 3, and price index is a 4. Okay, with the help of ID we are going to find out the respective indexes values. Okay, so here we are going to mention the value. Okay, the ID value which we want to search. Okay, here we are going to type the formula. Okay, is equal to VLOOKUP. Okay, after that, first what we have to mention, we have to mention the lookup value. Lookup value we are going to enter or mention in this cell. Okay, for that reason we have to mention the cell reference over here. So I am going to mention the cell reference over here, that is the B14. Okay, then comma, after that I have to select the table array. So I have to select complete table array. So I am going to left this heading column. After that I am going to select the complete table array from which we have to search the respective value. Then comma. Okay. I want to search the fruit names for the respective ID. Okay. For that reason I have to mention the column index as 2. Then the last one is that the range lookup bool value. By default we are going to mention it as false for the exact match. Okay. FALSE. So whatever may be the value we are going to enter here, that value, uh, with respect to that value the fruit name will be displayed in this cell. So I am going to press the enter. By default I have not mentioned any value, so it will not shown anything. Okay. Now I am going to mention the ID. Consider that I am going to mention the ID 4. Now I am going to press the enter. So respective ID, the fruit value is 4. So fruits uh, fruits are apple of the ID 4. Okay. Similarly, now I want to find out the quantity. So is equal to VLOOKUP into the bracket. Again, from this location or this cell reference I want to find out the quantity. Then comma, I have to mention the table array. So table array I am going to select here. Then comma, after that the column index you have to mention. Here we want to find out the quantity. So the quantity column index is 3. So I am going to mention over 3 here. And then the false, I want to find out the exact match. Okay, false. Now I am going to press the enter. Currently by default we have select the 4 ID. So the quantity will be 10, is going to shown in the cell. So it is shown 10 over here. Now the price. Okay. If we want to find out the price for a respective ID, so again we are going to apply the lookup function over here, is equal to VLOOKUP, okay, into the bracket. First we have to mention the lookup value or the cell reference in which we are going to mention the lookup value or the index ID value. Then comma, after that we have to select the table array. Then again comma, the column index we have to mention over here. The column index is 4. Then the bool value is false. We want to find out the exact match. False. Bracket close. Here in our cell reference for the VLOOKUP value, we mentioned 4. So that's why the price of that ID 4 is 200. So when I'm going to press enter, it will be shown 200. Okay, so it will be shown by 200 over here. So if I'm going to change the value over here for the ID, suppose I'm going to mention 1. So respective ID 1, the fruits quantity and price values will be changed. 1, I'm going to press the enter. So it will be mango, quantity is 5 and the price is 100. Okay. I hope you have understand the VLOOKUP function. So please do like and share my videos and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.